Well, I pray that all is well with everybody today, and I always say that because that's truly how I feel, that everybody's well, doing well, body, soul, and spirit. I'm having a great day today, I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen, even though things are kind of rusty out there. People are getting depressed and everything else because of the lockdown, because they have to stay in. Don't let it overtake you. Don't let it destroy you. Some of us have other people in the house with them. You have your spouse, and maybe this is a good time for you to connect with your spouse. Maybe you've been working too hard all of this time, and you guys haven't really been that close. But maybe this is an opportunity for you to stir up your love life, and look at that woman and look at that man again and say, even though they irritate me sometimes, get mad at me sometimes, I still love them because if God was to take them away from me, what would I do? We don't think about that. As long as we have our partner with us, we think that, oh, we got it made. But the minute they leave us, the minute God takes them, then it's too late. If you're in a divorce situation, it's a whole different thing because there's always time for to reconnect. But if God really takes him out of our life, and we don't know what a day is going to bring, life is so scary sometimes. 1 second you're there and you're happy and you're loving each other and you're fine, your body's fine, you're going for your walks and you're doing everything that you want to do. And the next second, many people have died in a minute per se. They would just be sitting at their table or sitting somewhere talking to somebody and all of a sudden it's gone. So we need to treat each other right. You get grumpy, you get miserable, go take a walk, take a hike somewhere. Because words spoken cannot be taken back. We fuss and we fume about little things that make no sense at the end of the day when we look back and we say, why was I arguing? Why was I really, that was silly. Learn to have shut mouth grace. Don't think you have to answer and fight every battle that is before you. Put each other first. And you might not even be married, maybe you're dating. Treat each other good, okay? Treat each other good. The grass is not greener on the other side of the street. It looks like it, but that grass is the same that the grass you got at home. Because when that grass that you see across the street is all lawn down, it looks real beautiful, but it's going to grow and it's going to be just like your grass that you have, the woman that or the man that you have in your house, because that's life and that's people. So never look somewhere else for happiness. Take care of what you have while you have it. The Lord is good. Nothing is too hard for Him. We made a vow. We said forever. We're going to love this person forever and ever. Amen. Did we mean it? I think a lot of times we did mean it originally, but then we change our minds. Something happens. We get mad about something. We don't communicate, and communication is the key. I get so tired of saying this. Communicate. Let each other know what you're doing before somebody else comes and tell them what you're doing. Let it come from your mouth. And if it's something that you shouldn't have been doing, and you did it, just say, I'm sorry. And when a person says they're sorry, you don't do it anymore. You don't return to your bigly elements. You don't return to your vomit, the thing that you did, because that's what it turns out to be, vomit, because it's going to mess up your relationship. Talk about it, ask forgiveness, and go on from there. Everybody wants to be happy. Nobody wants to be sad and miserable. So take my advice or not, but the Lord is good and He remains good. And even as Sarah loved Abraham, Abraham loved Sarah. He would do anything for her, anything for her. When she said, I want a child and God hadn't given it to me as yet, and she said, okay, Abraham, go and sleep with my handmaid, Hagar. And he said, no problem. He went, slept with her, and they had a child. But then once Hagar had the child, then she was like sharing off. You know how some of we women are? We can be real catty when we think we're ahead of the game. And Sarah told Abraham, after you did what you did with that woman, now she's looking at me like I am dirt. And he said, it's in your hands, do to her whatever you want to do. He loved her that much. She was first. Even though he did what he did, she was first in his life. God bless you all. God bless you all. Love you all.